I have a few potential advices. Not that I'm a pro player, but just stuff that I've kind of been reading up on. Rill and Lost Joke, and to a smaller extent me, we should generally stick together because Lost Joke, as much as he wants to be ranged, he's not ranged, he's melee. And Rill, obviously you're also melee, but your whole shtick is that you get like bonus damage if a friend is nearby the enemy that you're attacking. And so generally you want to just, I think you and Lost Joke want to like nuke down like the same enemy like all the time. Like I think you and Lost Joke should 100% like work together and target the same guy every time generally. And then me, since I'm also melee, I can also help you with that bonus. But I think that generally you should kind of see me as a bonus, potentially to get more damage, but otherwise just like you and Lost Joke just to focus things down. Craig, for fuck's sake, take your Recover Lost cards ability. Please take it.
Never.
And also maybe take a couple of heals. I think you have like one or two, but it might be useful. I know that you're a DPS, but every once in a while you might want to think about helping out for support, because you do have that ability. And then Lost Joke, basically just grab your card back. Basically just, just kill things. You're a ratman. Please kill things. As for me, maybe I shouldn't be stupid and wander into a bunch of enemies. Even though I'm sort of a tank, sort of also not a tank. So
also, maybe you should remember you did have a health potion.
I do have a healing potion, yes.
Maybe you should also remember that you can discard a card instead of dying.
Yeah, I can remember that too. Oh, we're also going to actually remember to do our road events. Let's do road events. Let's do, we'll do a city event and a road event, because we'll do a city event because,
we were in the city at one point.
We were in the city, and then we leave, so, and the...
Well, I mean, we went back to the city because we died.
Technically, you don't actually have to go back to the city if you die. So, I'm actually going to read this intro one more time, because I didn't upload, like I said, I didn't upload last week's game. We're counting that as a casual playthrough of this scenario. So here's the real playthrough of the scenario, in which we're probably still going to die. But let's have a better go at it. Oh, and also, do I have... here we go. We're in the tavern. Everyone needs to eat. Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven, out here on the edge of the world, that simple fact is never going to change. A mercenary can't fight on an empty stomach. So when Jexera, a Valrath woman wearing a red cloak and enough gold jewelry to keep you fed for a decade, approaches you and the Sleeping Lion and offers you to pay you 10 gold coins, track down a thief, and retrieve some stolen goods, well, it seems like as good an excuse as any to sober up and start paying off your tab. This thief has taken some important documents. I don't know what her voice is supposed to sound like, so that's what I'm going with. Says the red-skinned merchant, her tail whipping about in agitation. I don't care what you do to him. Just bring back what is mine. Based on Jexera's description, it was easy enough to knock around a few alley thugs and get a location of the thieves' hideout. You don't find yourself as a mercenary way out in Gloomhaven without knowing how to crack a few skulls. So your target is the Black Barrow. Sounds like a lovely place. No, you can't haggle for more than 10 coins. We've already got our stuff bought. We are no longer in the place. We're in the city. I had a city thing, but it's gone because it didn't actually reload. Let's do a city event. I'm going to shuffle this. It's way up here at the top. And then we're going to pick one, and we're going to read it. Does someone want to read it other than me?
Pick what where? I wasn't looking.
Up here at the top.
Oh, up here.
Does someone else want to read it, or am I going to read it?
Upon returning to the city, after your latest adventure, you're approached by a high-ranking guard at the gate. Ah, good. I'm glad to have caught you, the guard begins. The capital has fallen behind on shipments of wood to Gloomhaven, so now it falls to us to pick up the slack so that the construction of important city buildings doesn't stagnate. The guard points to the east. We're forming an expedition to gather logs from the corpse wood. We would like your help either to guard against the enemies or chop down trees.
Okay. And what's their options?
We can either be a guard or we can chop wood.
So, what do you guys think? What do you guys want?
Guard.
Porque lo no stos.
Craig?
I can't chop wood.
So you're a guard.
I'm a proto-molecule victim.
Lost Joke? Lost Joke? What do you want to do? You want to go be a guard? I mean, I could chop wood. I do have a big sword, or I could just pick up an axe, but okay, we'll be a guard. So,
Now what?
I need to pick option A, I think is the... There we go. Option A. This is what we get. Lost Joke, would you like to read this out? Finish us off.
Loading forever. Right.
The logging expedition heads to the outskirts of the corpse wood and begins felling trees and transporting them back up to Gloomhaven. You stay on your guard, patrolling the area, making sure that there are no surprise attacks. A couple hours in, a tribe of verminglings appear through the woods, but you are alert and prepared. Dispatch them without a single casualty. The rest of the day goes uneventfully.
You're a murderer, one choke.
Yeah, I am a vermingling. Shouldn't I have an option saying, hey, go away?
No,
We
you
each
just
get-
kill them without mercy.
10 experience?
Gain 10 experience each. Lost Joke doesn't want to read the options or the stuff. And also this goes into the bottom.
Are there options?
Yeah, option A or option B. We picked option A, so that's what we get.
No, I meant on option A. Are there options on option A?
No.
No.
Also,
Alright.
I'm putting this on the bottom of this pile. Don't ever shuffle this again, and remind me not to.
Hey, don't
Never
shuffle that.
again.
Alright, well, we get 10 XP. Great. So, city events are, no, don't do it that way. Do it on your sheet, because this is before the scenario. City events tend to be, like, decent. They tend to give you something. Road events, are not as good. So let's do a road event now. My one and only shuffle, and then we do a road event. Who else wants to read?
Yeah, it's hard to focus on driving when you're receiving a road event.
Rill or Craig, do you want to read this one?
Alright.
I'm busy looking at my cards.
Fine.
You've only just wandered off the main road in search of your destination when the ground begins to shift beneath your feet. What was once solid now gives way and you find yourself falling into a dark pit. You land 20 feet down, cushioned by the soil that fell with you. You stand up with alertness and look around, trying to get your bearings. You've fallen into a man-made cavern with smooth stone walls and floors. This could be a trap, or just some long-forgotten structure. Option A, use weights and ropes to climb back out of the hole as quickly as possible. Option B, explore the area.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Get the hell out,
I mean,
or explore around?
If this was a video game, I would explore around.
It is practically a video game, I feel like, Gloomhaven. Lost Chuck, what do you want to do?
I'm not in such a hurry to get back to the death barrows, so I'll explore.
Alright. Craig? It could be good, or it could be bad. Road events, I think, vary wildly. Like I said, city events tend to be decent, like, you know, tend to be a boon.
I'd say
Road
explore.
events could not be.
Well, see, I know what awaits us if we just kind of get out and leave.
All right.
This has the potential. Yeah, this has the potential to not be murderous.
So it's option B. Real.
Lighting a torch, you see a number of passages leading out of the stone room. Unfazed, you head down one of them and begin exploring the network of chambers. In one, you find a pedestal, and sitting atop that, a small metal sphere. You take the strange sphere and continue on your search, but the only other remarkable thing you find is an exit. Add City Event 71 to the deck and start scenario with 1 damage.
Damn. So we got 1 damage, and we also got another city event, which may or may not be good. Let me, I want there to be a... Let me
What
just
did
make
we
like a
get the
garbage
1
bag.
damage from? Falling?
Yeah, I think so. So technically we're supposed to just throw this card away. This is what the, this little symbol...
Oh, I died.
This is what this little symbol means on the bottom. This tearing of a card, that means that we would no longer ever get this card, so it's gone from the game. But I don't want to literally delete it. I'm just going to put it in a trash bag.
Why am I at 0 of 8 HP? Why is my HP?
You didn't reset your HP.
I thought I did.
No. Nobody did. Nobody but me.
Setting it now.
All right. And also we need to go ahead and grab City Event 71. Search. I'm not going to read it. That's just what we get. There it is. And we would add this to the deck. And this time, actually, even though I told you to remind me not to shuffle it, when you add a card into a deck, you do actually shuffle it. So
Then you've made liars of us.
Merrick, never shuffle that deck.
All right.
Fool me once.
So now we're here at Gloomhaven, Black Barrow. Not Gloomhaven, just Black Barrow. Also, Giant Nerd Guy, thank you for reminding me that I apparently have 400 YouTube subs. Anyone watching this on YouTube, thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Anyone watching us on Twitch, thank you also for watching. And anyone watching me on another service, Yarhar, matey. I don't know why anyone would pirate my videos. I don't know why anyone would do that.
This programming is brought to you by you, the viewer.
And you, the player.
Now, do we throw battle goals?
So yes, we can. I need to get to wait, no, not 11.
I thought it was just 10.
It's 10.
It's actually at 9 now.
Is it at
You
9?
took 1 damage.
Oh yeah. There we go. I don't know why this isn't like responding.
It's not updating the little token guy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, but it's not. I don't know why. There we go. So make sure everybody has like 1 damage. All right. So yes, we can draw a batter goal. Batter goal. So everybody draw 2. Pick 1 to keep and put the other one away.
This music sounds like Factorio music. I think it is.
Could be. I think this one. Put away. And remember that we don't talk about our battle goals. You can still talk about your personal goal if you want, just not the battle goal. Also, hold on a minute. All right. Are we good to go? Where does everyone want to start out?
I guess I should stand near the Ratman.
Yeah. I think that's the good strategy. Maybe you and the Ratman work together and Craig can, like, hide behind me. Yeah, I should just...
AFK a minute.
Why didn't you AFK when I AFK'd?
I think it might be time to maybe invest into a new controller for sure.
Yeah. You're not using a controller in this game, are you?
No, I use a controller when I play Monster Hunter.
Hmm.
It's just there are some abilities that I can do better with a controller than with a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some games, you know, as much as PC Master Race likes to claim otherwise, there are absolutely some games where controller is
Monster Hunter
100% better.
was born to be controlled from the very start by controllers. But I would argue that some of the weapons in Monster Hunter you could probably do a little bit better with mouse and keyboard, but not entirely. Specifically, the gun and maybe the bow.
Yeah.
But there's a certain, from what I saw, a certain control that you don't quite have access to with mouse and keyboard. For instance, like for Sword and Shield, you can, if you're attacking with the Sword and Shield and you move your movement stick, you can actually change the direction of your swing as you're
back.
So you could effectively like rotate in place and keep attacking infinitely.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to use friggin' keyboard with, like, fighting games, you know? You're not going to use it with, like, a lot of, like, platforming type games either. Craig? Are you good to go?
Yeah.
I don't think that you are.
Uh-huh.
So why does it say that you have...
HP so high?
Why does it say you have 13 HP?
Oh,
I
yeah.
have 5, I think, right now, because we took one. Also, I'm going to shuffle everybody's attack modifier deck, although I think I might shuffle it automatically, but, you know. Alright. So here we are. I will read up the intro for this. Black Barrow. The hill is easy enough to find. A short journey past the Newmarket Gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpsewood, looking like a rat under a rug. Moving closer...
Hey, that's racist.
It is racist. Moving closer, you see a mound is formed from the black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance presents a worn set of stairs leading down into the darkness. As you descend, you gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a horrid place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here you find your answer. A rough group of cutthroats who don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back matches the description of your quarry. "Take care of these unfortunates," he says, backing out of the room. That's my voice for him. Deal with it. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he retreats down a hallway through a door to his left. "Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand-deliver their valuables to us," grins one of the larger bandits, unsheathing a rusty blade. "We'll be killing you now. Joke's on them. If you had any valuables, you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place." Now,
You forgot the part where several of them simultaneously say, "Never should have come here."
"You never should have come here." Also, one of them says, "You're not authorized to be in this area."
Yeah.
You hear an archer in the hallway. Blast!
Alright, well, we're starting. So,
Set bows to
cards.
stun.
No, set bows to full.
I have a stun.
Set bows to kill.
Let's see.
Nope. Need to flip you over.
That's not bad. Need to move it too. All right. Combat. It is possible that Factorio used some free music. I hear music from that I heard from Kerbal Space Program, like in other places all the time, because it's like free music they grabbed from somewhere. Well, we are starting out a little bit damaged. But we'll be okay, right? We'll be fine.
I don't know about this, but
We'll be good. There's supposed to be, like, blood over there in the corner.
Guess so.
Greg, lost joke?
Hmm?
Are we good? Are we ready? Are we readying up?
I've been ready.
You didn't put your cards down.
Yeah, you need to
Oh.
put your cards down. Remember that the first card that you put down on the left here is your initiative. Just so, you know, think about that. I mean, you guys remember the rules from last week, right? If you need a reminder, please speak up. I can remind you of the rules. All right. Are we good?
Yes.
Start round. Rill goes first.
What? Oh, I forgot low was good. I thought low was bad.
No, low is faster. I mean, they're not good or bad because sometimes you are going to want to go slow. For instance, again, you could go slow on one round and then fast another round.
That did fuck me up because I forgot that low was first. So I wanted to do this flanking strike.
Do you want to switch them? I mean, it's a little bit late for that though. I don't know if we're allowed to.
I'll switch the second one if that's okay. I can use the move on this one at least.
Okay. Wait, what are you switching?
I just
meant switch them over.
But won't that fuck up the initiative right now?
Yeah, I think technically we're not allowed to switch after we determine initiative. I think like this is it. This is the end.
Yeah, no, I forgot about things.
It's all right. This is fine. We're okay. It's just the first round. It's fine. But it is your turn.
I mean, but if I switch them, then it wouldn't be my turn.
Let's switch them. You know what? Just this once. Now that you know, go ahead and put it over there. Just this once. This is the only time we'll do it. We'll
Is
switch
this
them.
actually going to work, though? Did it change?
No, we're going to have to remember that she's 33. She's after the guards. She's before me. In this case, then, Lost Joke, you're first.
Initiative factor not showing this time. Oh.
It'll show up next time, I'm sure. Alright.
And then activate my influence.
You moved 1 or 2?
2. I'm using the basic
Oh, okay.
movement.
Wait, what's the influence?
Every time I attack, I heal.
Okay. I see. Alright. It's all the guards' turn to move. The guards are not actually going to move. They are going to gain shield and attack with poison, but not a single one is in range. So that's the guards done. Now it's Rill's turn.
Why didn't you move into melee, Ratman?
Because I can only move 2 spaces.
No. Fuck. What is the attack? This other one? Nah, it's just...
What are you going to do?
Well... I'm gonna poof and poison this asshole.
The elite?
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab poison from down here and just drop it on his little
Where is
man.
down here?
Here.
That's poison. Or
To drop it right on him.
I tried.
All right.
So that's a discard. And I guess I'm attacking 3. I wanted to do this thing that gives me +2 for being next to someone. No one who.
You're next to me.
Does that count, though? I think I need to
When the
be...
target is adjacent. So, no.
Yeah.
You're not close enough. So,
Nothing, I don't think.
you're attacking the elite.
Yeah.
For 3, you did -1. You actually do 1 damage to him. Actually, you do 2 damage to him because he's poisoned.
Oh, okay.
That's what poison does, is it adds 1 damage to any attacks
Okay.
for that round. Alright. It's actually not just for that round. I think he's actually poisoned until he's healed, so he might be poisoned for a while. My turn. I am going to move 4. I'm going to use this grab and go, move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to attack the elite and the guy next to him for 3. In this case, I draw attack modifiers for each one, so I'm going to do for the elite first. Yeah, of course. That still ends up being 2 damage because of the poison. So, 2. And then for the other guy, -2. 1 damage is okay. And that's my turn. Craig, your turn.
All right.
Try to say the name of the card that you're doing, if you can.
You can use aid from the ether to summon a mystic ally.
Okay. You put that in your active corner. That goes on the card. This goes on the board. This one here.
There it is.
Alright. And then put that in your active area and put your little marker on it, so you know which one it is. This is mostly just for organizational purposes. At some point, there may be classes who get multiple summons, and so you want to keep track of which one is which. You're lagging like
You do
a
it,
lot.
my mouse won't work.
You're lagging like super bad right now. You're like a 999 ping to me.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna use this for the generic attack, but do nothing.
You really? You don't
No
want
one's
to? Oh yeah,
engaged.
you don't want to lose it. Alright. Discard then. And nothing happens. Alright. End round. New round. Rill, I'm probably not going to move. At least not before you, so...
Okay.
Not before you attack. You could attack and then move, maybe. But that's up to you. Also, Craig, your pet goes directly before you, just in case you're wondering. Like, so when it's your turn, basically your pet goes and then you go.
Mhm.
I mean, we are already doing some decent damage here. We've got this poison on this guy. This is nice. But we are probably going to take damage this round. Craig?
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah? Do remember that assuming that you have brought the card that lets you regain lost cards, like, you can be a lot more aggro with those. I mean, you can only use it once per scenario, but that's still like all of your lost cards are regained.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.